Hi, I'm Jay and welcome back to my channel. I keep continuing to being 3 years late to everything, but I'm determined to make up for lost time. 3 years ago, almost to the day, I was tagged by Imogen from Coloring Kid to do this video because back then, I'm not sure whether the tag is again going around, but you know, back then in June 2019, there was this tag going around called June Jocks. And I'm going to link Coloring Kid's video here because she explains the origins so much nicer. But in short, it's basically a tag where you're supposed to show your earlier pictures and where where you are now to show the development you made. And I think that's such a nice idea because I mean, I'm someone I hold this belief about myself that I'm not, artsy person, that I cannot do art, that I cannot draw, that I cannot do all of these artsy stuff. I'm the kid that in school I was very good at maths, but I really always, sucked in art class and things like that. So this is a belief I hold about myself, that even though I'm coloring since 2015, and I mean I'm still telling people that I can't draw or that I can't do art, and I mean that's simply not true. And I really love the idea of these videos because they show how far people have come just by practice, just by continuous practice, continuing to color, continuing to do all of these things just will make you better, even if you're not very talented to begin with, as I am. I'm not. I mean, maybe I won't ever get as good as the awesome colorists in our community, but I think I've come very far, and so this video is meant to show that, and all the other videos under the hashtag are showing that. So this is meant as an encouragement for everyone just watching this, just starting out, whatever your talent and wherever you're starting at, you will get to the point where your pictures will look just as the pictures but all of these awesome colorists that we love, right? So the point is, I'm going to show you very old pictures of mine, and then I show you, well, newer pictures. Well, since I haven't colored in the last 2 years, these will be pictures from around 2019, but they are pictures that I thought, or I think have turned out very well, so I'm including them to show. So. Let's put these aside. So I started out coloring as many did with Johanna Bestford's books, and I started out with using colored pencil and water-based markers. I had both just to try, and this must be one of the earliest pictures I've done, or at least that's how I remember it. And I do remember that, I mean, I looked up tutorials on YouTube already back then, so I already tried blending and shading with the colored pencils. So I think I watched tutorials by Peter Hewitt. So for first effort, I think this turned out quite well with the help of the tutorials. But I also have pictures where I use the water-based markers. This is the Cat coloring book by Marjorie Sarnett. Why doesn't it say it anywhere here? And I did these masterpieces. I want to show them to you because obviously, this picture, well, it's a bit creepy, but also, I mean, I didn't have any, color scheme in mind, nothing. I just, started coloring willy-nilly. And that's how it, turns out. And I have another one again. It's just, obviously I didn't think about where, the colors should be and such, so that's how it looks. There is some effort at creating a background. It's so faint that you probably can't see. I think I used colored pencils and just, you know, scribbled in the background. I don't know whether... Maybe if I take the light... No, I don't think you can see. It's very, very light, but you can see, you know, lines and scribbles and... so these are also, again, very early works. After these, I decided not to use water-based markers again, and to this day I don't like them, and I usually don't use them. So I stuck to colored pencils, and I did another one in here with the help of Peter Hewitt. This one. I think she has a whole video tutorial about these. So, I mean, I followed the tutorial, so this looks really nice. I don't have any, you know, other picture with colored pencils where I didn't follow a tutorial, so they all look kind of okay. But you can tell that their colors aren't very vibrant. And I actually redid. I took these pencils, the exact same pencils. I think they're polychromos. And years later, this must be in 2015, and this must have been in 2019, that used the exact same pencils in the opposite page. And you can tell how different it looks, how different the colors look. Look, this is this exact same color combination with the exact same pencils here. And you can tell how much more vibrant these look. Or like the leaves here. Well, these are the exact same colors used. Exact same pencils, just, you know, me 4 years apart. So even though I looked at a tutorial for this one to, you know, see where to put the colors and how to blend and such, actually the practice led me to, you know, this, where I could use the pencils to create really vibrant pictures, like here. So I think this is pretty impressive to see, because again, these are the same pencils. These are polychromos, I'm pretty sure. And then I started watching a lot of YouTube, or more YouTube videos in, I think, 2018, and I used to not do any backgrounds. I'm still not good at them, but at least, you know, I started trying, and my first tries ended out looking like this. The colored pencil part is, I followed a tutorial, it's not, you know, of my design. And I think the tutorial had a yellow and a blue background, but done in colored pencils, I'm pretty sure. And I didn't want to do that, so I thought, oh, what the heck, I just use pastels, like I've seen many people do. And I think it just looks so spectacularly bad. This must have been my first or second attempt at using pastels, and it's just blotchy everywhere, and it just looks so weird to me. It's not uniform and everything, so this must have been one of my first attempts at backgrounds. And then I have another one in here. It's from 2018, and again, I think the wreath, I followed the tutorial, and then I did again the pastels by myself, and can you see? It's very splotchy. So these were, you know, just my first attempts at this. And then, you know, I continued practicing backgrounds. So at some point in, I think this must have been, yeah, at the end of 2019. So again, over a year later, you know, this is a background that I could do. This is done with gouache and with Neocolor and all kinds of embellishments. And you could see there were no embellishments on the earlier ones. I didn't know what, you know, how to do these. I just, let me show you again. This is just, you know, the plain thing. There's nothing on this. It's just color pencil and pastel. And it's very different here. You know, I use Colourtuber and shimmer everywhere. And I have another to show how far I came with backgrounds. Again, this must be in late 2019, I think. I didn't date this. I don't know why I didn't. And this is, you know, I tried a galaxy background. This obviously needs more practice, but I think it's still okay. This is done with Neocolor. The color pencil portion is very basic, but I wanted to use this page for the background. I didn't care so much about the little thingies here. That's why I took this, because there isn't too much to color in. And you know, again, I used, I think, Colourtuber for the shimmer and lots of Posca for the stars. So, oh, by the way, this is Magical Dawn by Hannah Carson. Sorry, I didn't say. And this is Seasons by Hannah Carson. So, you know, if you look at these backgrounds, I think you can agree with me that just a bit of practice and, you know, use of different mediums made all the difference compared to the earlier tries with the pastel, where I couldn't, you know, use them properly and they just, you know, came out splotchy and everything. So, you know, and just also to know where to put embellishments and how to do them, you know, the stars or the Colourtuber. Actually, I like this one even better. This must be later than this one, I think. I think this is one of the latest pictures that I did, because it looks a bit more, you know, interesting with the Colourtubers and everything. So if I want to, you know, I think that's the tag, like the June juxtaposition. If you want to juxtapose pictures against, like I take these two just to show the difference. Like no background at all, a very light application of color, because I didn't yet, you know, know how to use them properly. I mean, of course, these are different color pencils. I think these are the Koh-i-Noor, and these must be polychromos. But still, even the best pencil, as you've seen, will not produce a good result if you are, you know, inexperienced with them. So no background, light colors against one of my latest pictures with, you know, full background with embellishments, vibrant colors in the bird, and, you know, lots of that's a shimmer that doesn't show up. Why doesn't it show up? Oh, there it goes. So yeah, I'm not going to show you the cat pictures again, because I personally think they're so bad. But I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? You have to start, and with each picture you do, you get better. And there are so many like color alongs on YouTube that I found so very helpful in the beginning. I did so many just tutorials. I followed all the videos by Peter Hewitt. I think I did all pictures that she has, actually. And I've learned so much from them, and I still actually do them because it's very relaxing to me. But you always learn something about the pencils the person uses, the placement of the colors the person has chosen to do. And with each picture you do, whether you know, think about it yourself or whether you just follow a color along, your skills will get better. You will get better. And yeah, I'm a bit sad actually that I just stopped coloring for like 2 or 3 years, because if I had just continued doing that, just imagine where I could be now, right? But well, I think I'm pretty okay. I can do pretty okay pictures now. So yeah, that's basically the whole tag. Since I'm like 3 years too late, and I don't know who has actually, you know, done these, I don't really want to tag anybody, but of course I do, right? Because I since I'm back watching Colourtube, I started watching lots of yeah, Colourtubers again, as I said, I'm so happy that many of you know, my friends that I knew from back then are still around. Hi. And but I assume that, you know, most of you have already done the tag, because it went around 3 years ago, and, you know, if something goes around like that, everybody does it. But I've also discovered a couple of newish, or to me, newer channels. So I'm actually going to tag 3 of you. If you've already, you know, done this tag and I haven't seen it, I apologize. Just please let me know. Link to your video maybe. But maybe you haven't, and have, you know, fun doing this, because I do love seeing how people just evolve with the art. It's just so heartening. So I'm tagging, of course, Amberle, because I'm pretty sure I haven't seen a video like this by you. But if you have, then, you know, just let me know. And I'm tagging like, I think her name is Colourtuber Pirate. I watched a lot of like haul videos and such by her lately, and also like finished pictures. So, you know, if you want to do this, then please feel free. And I'm also taking Feral Shoujo. I hope that's how I pronounce your name, because again, you know, I've watched a lot of her videos lately. So yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, YouTube weren't around yet when that tag came and went. I hope it went. I think I saw a video like this pop up in my feed. Oh well, whatever. So you 3, you know, if I haven't tagged you, for everybody else, I just assume that you already have done this. Yes, I'm sorry. So yeah, the June jugs, my participation. I've been thinking about doing, or that I have to do this since 3 years. I'm not kidding you. I had the tab with Imogen's video where she was tagging me open for, I think, at least 2 years in my browser. Every day I looked at this video and told myself, my God, I need to do this video. So whew, this burden is off my chest. I have done this finally. And I hope you found this helpful, encouraging, interesting. So yeah, I hope we'll see each other in the next video. I hope I can have up my collection videos soonish. I filmed them all already, but you know, it's a lot of video and it takes a lot of time to edit them. But there you're going to see all of these pictures again. So I hope I'll see you in the next video, and have fun coloring. You know, every color, every picture will, you know, make you better. And I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.